everyone, it's Christy from Knittin in the Heights. Sorry for the absence. I did indeed get the dreaded summer cold. I was out, I was basically in the bed from Friday night till Sunday. And on Monday, I was still kind of sick. I had a fever on Sunday night that prohibited me from going into work on Monday. Started feeling better yesterday. Still feeling better today. Work was challenging today, though. It's been over 6 weeks since I've been in the office. And let's just say this is one of the more challenging in-day office days I've had in a while, because things are getting really busy and really, things are just getting real busy. Anyhow, I'm having some pasta for dinner. I desperately will need to knit for my mental health. I'll show you some finished objects in a minute. I'll see you soon. Why, hello everybody. I'm back. So I'm fed and I have a nice warm cup of hot chocolate because I need some grounding energy. And also, since I didn't eat lunch, I probably just need to have some more calories to get through the day, since I am still getting over this cold. Today has been a challenging day. I totally filmed a whole kind of confessional earlier, but given I don't know who could watch this, we'll just say it was a challenging day. We're gonna leave it at that. Yeah. Anyhow, so I talked to Gabe tonight, and he has been very homesick the past few days. So that has been challenging, because when I talked to my dad's clearly upset that Gabe isn't just super happy to be there the whole time. And parenting Gabe, caring for Gabe full time is more challenging, I think, over a long stretch of days can be more challenging than my dad remembers from time to time. But then at the end, he's always like, oh, he was such a good kid. But when there's a hard day, there really is a hard day. And Gabe has legitimately been very homesick for New York. He's currently in Virginia with my dad. And today my dad's fiance left for New York, so they took her to the airport. And you can tell Gabe was a little bit sad about that. But we FaceTimed, and he was doing all right. And I just reminded him, she's on her way back to New York, and you will be too soon. So you'll see her soon. And he seemed to feel better after that. I talked to Colleen. She was on her way to a doctor's appointment. She's fine. She redid her hair, by the way. Her hair's shorter and blonder. So it looks really cute. She won't believe me that I said that, but I think it looks cute. And I talked to a couple friends just a little while ago, just to help me ground for the evening. So I thought I'd show you a couple of finished objects. Yay! I finished my socks. I'm so excited. The one that just came off the needles. Must be this one? Yeah, it must be this one. I think so. I don't know. Ends are woven in. They're ready to wear. So glad. So glad. For some reason, vanilla socks are easy peasy lemon squeezy for me at this stage. But for some reason, there were so many little things that happened with these socks. I don't know. My sock knitting mojo, at least at this time, is not fabulous. Which is terrible, because I need to replenish my socks. And I really, really love wearing hand-knit socks. So I'm sure the knitting mojo for them will come back. I'm not all that worried about it. It kind of goes in cycles, right? There are times you want to knit sweaters. There's times you want to work on blankets. There's times you want to work on socks. Well, socks ain't doing it for me right now, friends. So I'm really gravitating towards these larger projects. And I think for a comfort knit tonight, we're going to go round and round and round on my sweater. So I will also show that to you. So here she is. I am very happy with how this is coming out. And yes, you can see it has been fading. So I'm still working on this body. In a second, I will do a measurement on it. But yeah, this is such comfort knitting. I could knit on this when I was sick. I often can't do a lot of knitting on things when I'm sick. I don't know if that's the same for you. Tell me below. Can you knit and stuff when you're not feeling well? I did finish those socks on Sunday. I didn't have any mojo to knit on. At least I don't remember knitting on Saturday. I was feeling pretty rotten. and real snotty. All I wanted to do, and I totally did it. I watched all 3 Hobbit movies after I finished the rest of the Spanish Queen. So I like watched just stuff. Yesterday I knit a little bit on the sweater. And yesterday was all about like true crime dramas and like just like documentary type videos. I did watch it like an awful horror movie. I don't typically watch horror movies, but this one intrigued me. It's The Pope's Exorcist, and it just came out on Netflix. So that's how I started yesterday while I was sick at like 7 in the morning, because I was up because my sleep schedule got so off because I kept taking naps all weekend, which was good for getting better, but terrible to like regulate my sleep cycle. Anyhow, so I was up early, but like I watched Keep Sweet and Pray, which is about the Mormon fundamentalist sect that is like that is polygamous, and like what happened with that. So I watched all 4 episodes. That was really rough to watch, actually. That was hard to watch. It was interesting, but really hard to watch. And I do remember some of that stuff when it happened, but getting a little bit more information was really interesting. Grew up in South Texas and then Southern California for a lot of my like formative years, and I had a lot of Mormon friends, and their families were not polygamous at all. So I know, a bit about the Mormon religion, and I very much respect their beliefs. And but yeah, this took it to the whole other level. And then what else did I watch? I watched a ghost hunting show, which was great this weekend. So I watched Sam and Colby, who are these amateur ghost hunters on YouTube, but like super popular. And yeah, I actually really like watching them because as they've gotten older, and because they're like in their 20s right now, but as they've gotten older, they have become better at like and more scientific in their methods of like ghost hunting, and I find it really intriguing, and they're super funny because they're so stupid. So it's like, for me, it's just like comic relief and then ghost stuff. So that's kind of cool. I'm trying to remember what else I watched. But there was like at least another what is that family? It's that South Carolina family. There's another Netflix docu-series on them. Whereas like the Murdaws, that series, that was also interesting. I don't really follow a lot of like the like news like that, like the tabloidy kind of news. I'm not real interested in that at all, actually. I don't like, if people are hurt or stuff, like that's terrible, but I'm not real interested in following that while it's happening. But sometimes it's interesting to watch a documentary, so you get like at least the majority of the story at one go, so you kind of understand a little bit behind it. So that was interesting. But then, yeah, I think that was all then I watched a few like knitting podcasts and kind of caught up on some people's knitting stuff. So yeah, let me get my tape measure out so I can measure where I'm at. Woohoo! I'm at 9 inches from the armhole. So if I remember correctly, I need to be at 13 inches. So I need to check some of the math and see when I need to switch balls of yarn, actually. Sorry, my bed's totally not made, and I don't care. But there is Miss Luna. The kittens were playing with one of my shawls this weekend. So yeah, tonight we're going around and around and around. I'm going to find something to watch. I don't know what. I might try to catch another podcast. That'd be nice after I do a little video editing. I'm not going to watch a lot. I'll just probably watch a little something, because in the morning I need to leave here at 7:15 to go to our Queen's camp for the very last day. They only had a 3-day camp. It's all percussion, and so I'm looking forward to what the kiddos and teachers came up with for their final performance. So I will see you later. Have a great night. Bye.